Thank you for joining us as we continue our series on the vine of the last days. I'll leave a link in the description to get you caught up if you missed the previous episodes. I'll pick right up. The Bible tells us that in the last days, the people of the last days will do in like manner to the truth. And the truth is that Jesus is the vine. We are the branches. We produce much fruit as long as we stay in Him. And the people of the last days have built their own vine. It is the electric grid. They are the branches in that vine, and they have produced much fruit connected to that vine. But it's not just the wires. Yes, the electric grid is part of the vine, but it's also the waves produced. The waves from the electromagnetic fields. As the electron goes through the wires, as the electricity flows, it propagates a wave. As we see here in this diagram with the blue arrow pointing down, the red arrows indicate the wave that is formed, the wave that is propagated as the electron, the charged particle, moves through the wire. That is how we produce our wireless. That is, if you look at this graphic here, you see that the positive and negative polarities are flipping, and each time it does, a wave is propagated out. That is how we make our wireless systems. That's how we use our radios, our microwaves. Everything wireless that produces these waves, these electromagnetic waves, is doing it like this, just by flipping the polarity, because as a charged particle goes through a wire, it produces the wave. That is what we've done with our world. All the waves around us. We are part of we are the branches in that vine. We are connected to the vine. We are connected to the waves all around us. It is our world. It is the world that we have built. It is the vine that we are the branches in. We are the branches in the vine of the last days. And the vine of the last days has two parts. It is the electric system, the electric grid, the physical wires and the electricity that flows through them, and it is the wireless signals. It is the waves that come off of all these devices as they are electrified. And we can see that the Word of God has told us it would be this way. Specifically, that the vine would have two parts. If you look at Deuteronomy 32, it says, "For their vine, of the vine of Sodom, and of the fields of Gomorrah." That is the vine of the last days. It is not just of the vine of Sodom, the physical wires with the electricity. For their vine is of the fields of Gomorrah. The two things, the vine of Sodom, the physical cords and the electricity, and the fields of Gomorrah, the electromagnetic fields that we have sent waves through, sent energy through. It is our vine, those two things. Now, as we go through this series, we're gonna point out over and over how the Bible indicates, how the Bible shows you that is the case. That is the case of the last days, that their vine is of the vine of Sodom and of the fields of Gomorrah. So we're going to break this down piece by piece so that we see how the Bible does point to this truth, that we are in the last days, that the people have built a vine to do in like manner with their enchantments. And the reason they've done this is because Jesus is coming. Yeshua is coming. That's the name of my website. You can check it out. Also, signoffire.com, or hit subscribe and like these videos to see more of them. And we'll continue this series. Thank you and God bless.